Welcome to the full show. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're so glad you're here.
Yeah.
And I, personally, I don't know, maybe I'm an all about me type of girl, but I love Wednesdays because it's what's on your mind.
No, me too.
Yes, and I love finding out what's happening in your all's life.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh.
It is one of my favorite segments for sure.
Yeah, and Alexis apparently got ghosted. We're going to hear about that.
Yeah.
I got to go to the Beyonce Cowboy Carter tour, which
so
I'm
fun.
so excited to tell you all about because I have some notes.
Oh.
I got some suggestions.
Of course you do. Yep.
Yes. So we're going to go through all of that. But first, what are we seeing on the comment sections, Alexis?
Uriah McNeil said, please, please, please tell me that I'm right and the laser sound for laser stories is a turtle.
It is.
Well, the turtle humping the shoe.
Yeah.
Well, I
Not
mean,
the laser sound.
But
well,
the end, I think.
There, that's what he meant. Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Laser Stories ends every time with the sound of a turtle humping a shoe. It's a video that we found
On
over
YouTube.
a decade ago on
Yeah.
YouTube, and you can still look it up.
So random. And you'll
It's
hear
still
it
there.
today in Laser Stories.
You
So now
will.
listen for
You
that.
will, and then you'll know what it actually is. So there you go. Let's get it to the full show so you can figure it out. Starts right now.
We're just a few short months away from Valentine's Day.
No, we're
Jay.
not.
Brooke
That's
and
like-
Jeffrey in the morning.
It's next year. It's not even in this calendar year anymore.
Bro,
Just
the
a
heck
few
is-
short months away.
What?
And who would you say is a more romantic culture? Americans or the British?
Oh, I'd actually go Americans on
Yeah.
that
I
one.
think America.
I
Yeah.
believe the Brits may have one up on us.
Really?
Because there's a story in the news about a 36-year-old guy named Johnny Norman who wanted to celebrate his wife's birthday by booking a romantic hotel room getaway.
That's sweet.
Always
I
a
mean,
good move.
Men in America do that too, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, he went even farther.
Really?
Because he secretly asked the staff to put 30 assorted bags of chips on the bed while they were out at dinner.
Is it romantic?
Americans would do like rose petals or something lame.
Yeah. Wait a
Wait, are the chips still in the bag, or are they just opened and sprinkled? Is it like a trail of Doritos?
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a
Okay.
second.
Also, they're called crisps over there.
The
Thank
thing
you very
is,
much.
his wife Rachel absolutely loves chips.
That's really
Okay,
cute.
So
So,
now it's cute.
He thought she would see it and be totally swept off her feet by the array of family-size Fritos. Just one problem. While they were gone, the staff misunderstood his request,
What?
opened up all the bags, and sprinkled the chips all over the sheets
Oh, no.
like
Mess.
confetti.
Look at the
Show you a picture of it.
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
But I love that the staff did it.
Yeah, they did commit.
And it's on white linens. It looks like a nice hotel room. They
Imagine them doing it like, we have to clean this up.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine sleeping with all those crumbs.
It's so salty.
Rachel's first thought? She thought it was a break-in. Didn't stop her from eating some of the chips right off the top of the duvet, though.
We got to test it, make sure they're chips.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Johnny couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, it's so
Just the
funny.
total misunderstanding.
Oh my God.
So the hotel was notified. They changed the sheets for them and gave him a voucher for another free one-night stay.
They could have done
wow.
like the little chip packs in a heart shape.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah.
that
Totally.
would have been way better.
Yeah, I mean, in the packaging would have been key to this.
Yeah. But Brits, you win this round of
Okay.
hot hotel night stays. Now let's move on. We're going to get to the shot collar question of the day and hand it over to our digital producer, whose name is sort of eluding me right now. I want to say Blake?
Yeah.
Drake?
I'm pretty
It's close, something like
It's
that.
close.
I think it's late.
He was gone for too long. It's Jake.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, you. Give us questions.
Whatever you say, Brooks. On this day in 2005, at the time, the world's tallest roller coaster, Kingda Ka, opened at Six Flags Great Adventure.
Wow.
Towering at 456 feet high, it goes 0 to 128 miles per hour in under 4 seconds.
Why? Like, why do people need that?
It's actually the same speed your soul leaves your body when the safety bar clicks down and you realize this is a mistake.
Seriously.
But it is a record breaker, which is why today we're going to play a special What's Taller edition of Plenty of 20. So you say a number 1 through 20, I'll name 2 towering objects. You just have to tell me which one is taller to stay in the game.
Oh, interesting.
We'll start with the woman who might not be taller than anyone else, but she is fuller. That's Alexis.
Oh, I
That's
see
her
what you
last
did.
name.
There's way too many Fuller jokes in my life all the time.
How about a number, Alexis?
7.
Number 7. Here's a simple question for you. What's taller, the Kingda Ka roller coaster we just talked about or the Statue of Liberty? And I'll give you a picture of the roller coaster for reference.
Oh, Brooke visited the Statue of Liberty recently.
I did.
Is it really that tall? I didn't know the Statue of Liberty was that tall.
It's huge.
I actually know the exact height.
I'm not gonna lie, I imagined it being like my size. The Statue of Liberty.
See,
like a little like wax figure.
I imagine it's bigger than the building we're in right now.
I really should have posted some Insta pics for
Yeah.
Alexis to have perspective.
I'm gonna go, you mean you really hyped up the roller coaster, Jake, so I'm gonna go the roller coaster.
Alexis says Kingda Ka is taller than Lady Liberty. She's correct.
Really?
Kingda Ka, like I said, 456 feet. Lady Liberty, Brooke,
I think it's 300.
305 feet tall.
But I can't remember. Is that with the pedestal or without?
I'll never tell.
Oh.
Brooke, it's your turn. 7's off the board.
Okay, I'm going to go 5.
Number 5. Brooke, what's taller? The faces on Mount Rushmore or the Hollywood sign?
Ooh.
Just to be clear, not how high up the faces are on the mountains or the hills, just how high the faces are themselves.
Are you talking?
Oh, God, the measurement of the
Are we
faces.
talking chin to top of the forehead?
Chin to crown, of course.
Yep. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
that Lincoln face looks pretty large.
You got a long face.
But I've never been to Mount Rushmore.
Neither have I.
I've been to the Hollywood sign many times, but I've been told that like when you go, it's really cool, but it's not as big as you'd expect it to be.
I can imagine that, but it's still the side of a mountain.
I know. I'm gonna stick with Mount Rushmore.
Brooke says the faces on Mount Rushmore are taller than the Hollywood sign letters. Nailed it. The faces are 60 feet tall. The Hollywood sign is just 45 feet
There we
tall.
go.
Still, that's crazy.
We're 2 for 2. Jose, 5 and 7 are off the board.
All right, let's go 8.
Jose, what's taller, the Space Needle
Ooh.
or a giraffe wearing 65 top hats? If you're wondering the size of a single top hat, Jose, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, I was gonna write it down.
Pretty big.
Actually, I might have some insight into the top hat.
Really?
Of course.
Because I did use a top hat once to compare for like size things. And I can tell you that the top hat is usually around 5 inches.
That's a really short top hat.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Okay, hold on.
No, that's what a standard top hat is.
5 inches.
5
Small.
inches?
You're thinking of like a
400 or
stovepipe
500
hat.
feet.
Oh.
A stovepipe hat is the one that goes like
Really
8
tall.
inches
Okay.
tall.
Okay.
Which I was very disappointed in the comparison thing with the stovepipe.
Okay,
It's weird that you had so many hats on hand.
Well, what else do you compare with?
I'm gonna say that the Space Needle's barely taller, Jake.
Jose says the Space Needle.
Yes!
He's correct.
Oh, man.
The Space Needle is 605 feet tall. A giraffe wearing 65 top hats. Jeffrey's right, approximately 5-6 inches tall.
Yeah.
Way less than 605.
Oh, okay.
Those are kind of the math problems we should put in schools.
Yeah.
I like those.
We're 3 for 3. Jeffrey, we're talking about what things are taller, and it's your turn.
Give me 11.
What's taller? A stack of every iPhone ever made, it's approximately 150 million, or the Washington Monument?
150
Every
million
iPhone
iPhones
150 million flat iPhones.
Oh, wow.
on top of each other.
Dude, I'm going to tell you, the Washington Monument, when it was built, was like the highest thing in the United States.
Man. I mean, I don't have any logic. I'm just going to throw out the Washington Monument as a guess.
Jeffrey
Over
says
millions?
the Washington
Yeah,
Monument.
I'm with him.
That is correct. The Washington Monument, 555 feet. The iPhone stack is around 400 feet.
That's wild.
You guys know your tall things.
Yeah,
That means
we
I
do.
have lost today's edition of Plenty of 20.
What's taller, Digital Jake with a shot collar or without?
Let's find out because he's going to get shocked while singing Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't need the lyrics.
Revving up your engine, listen to her howl and roar. Metal under tension, begging you to touch and go.
Get it, Jake. Here it comes.
Highway to the danger zone.
It's good to get shocked right after a hospital stay, right?
I think so.
You enjoy that, Jake. That's your shock collar question of the day. We're going to do a phone tap coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
People always put a lot of emphasis on baby's first word. Because in a way, it's baby's first big thought.
Yeah.
It shows what's really important to them in that moment.
Is it, or is it just the easiest sounds that come out of their mouth, Jeff?
I don't know.
I don't know, because
Yeah.
Brooke's first word was candy.
Yeah.
Which, you look at her now, it makes a lot of sense.
Totally.
Still true.
You evolved.
Well, impressive. I did 2 syllables. Too.
Alexis's first word was daddy.
Oh.
And I don't think she was talking about her father
Yeah.
when she said it. Meanwhile, for Jose,
Yeah?
his first word was Samsung Galaxy with Android. Oh, God, explains a lot.
Yeah.
And why do I feel like years later, all of our adult thoughts really aren't that much different than our baby ones?
Candy, daddy.
Yeah, we're going to find out as we go around the room sharing for a brand new edition of What's on Your Mind. That's coming up right now. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And if you feel like maybe I'm being too extra right now, maybe I'm too dramatic, I take things too seriously. Remember, somebody once sued Red Bull because it didn't give them literal wings. Okay?
And they got paid.
You're fine. And hopefully nobody here gets sued after we share what's on our minds.
Yeah.
Starting with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Oh my God. I was able to go to Beyonce over the weekend.
Oh, so fun.
I went with my best friend, and it was amazing.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But I do have some notes.
For Beyonce?
For Beyonce or?
Well, I mean, if she's listening, I
Okay.
think they could help her.
Wow.
They
Okay.
does love our show.
Yeah, first, cowboy hats should be banned from every concert ever.
What?
Why?
Listen,
so cute.
That's like
listen.
the one time people bust them out.
Yes, but as a 5'4" person, I can't see anything.
So no cowboy hats.
No cowboy hats. I
What
know
else?
it's Cowboy Carter. Also,
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Beyonce went through a phase this concert where she likes to really fly through the air. Okay,
Oh.
first she was
Why?
lifted on a couch, then a horseshoe came in, she rode that around the stadium, and then there was a flying car she was in. I
Yeah.
mean, all cool, but by the time her 8th flight around, you're kind of like,
You're
"Eh,
my neck hurts.
I've seen this, I've been there, I've done that.
Okay.
And I know
You
you're honest because Pink is her favorite artist, and
Yeah.
Pink is an acrobat.
Well,
So if you're complaining about the acrobatics,
there's no
it's-
acrobatics, it's more just
Oh,
a,
she's just in the air.
it's just a ride.
Okay,
All right.
Pink is like
Yeah.
flipping.
So no
Yeah.
cowboy hats and keep Beyonce on the ground.
And lastly, I love Blue Ivy, her daughter, is 13.
Are they part of the concert now?
Yeah, she has improved so much in her dancing, but also I didn't pay for a Blue Ivy dance recital.
Oh.
And
Yeah, the Blue Ivy lovers are gonna text
do
them
we
for
need to be
sure.
in every number?
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying.
her daughter, bro.
I know, but there's professional dancers, even though she's amazing for a 13-year-old,
Yeah.
are far above.
You're paying for Beyonce.
I'm far above
and the dancers.
what
yeah.
Blue can
so
do.
you're saying
So-
your kids are never going to be on this show?
No, I mean, they can have a brief moment, but let's not make them
Got it.
wow.
Okay.
But don't ruin the show.
if Beyonce is listening, that's just some suggestion.
But
Okay.
other than all the things that ruined it for you, it was still a good show.
It was unbelievable and worth every penny.
But her daughter
yeah,
was
unbelievable.
wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
She wasn't standing in front of me, so I'm fine with that.
okay.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, look, if you didn't know, when I'm not on the radio, I'm streaming most likely. I stream
Yeah.
video games, and we talk, listen to music. It's awesome. I have a big community of people.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time with them.
So one day in my chat, somebody who we all know well, I'm playing and I'm looking over reading the chat, and they said, "Hey, what's up, Giggle Gang? Just wanted to let you guys know I got lead poisoning at work today."
Whoa.
And we're like,
Ooh.
"Wait, how do you even get lead poisoning?"
Well, he works at a pencil factory
But-
in the 1920s.
So anyway, we're all concerned and we're asking the story.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the game and I look back over and he keeps saying I'm confused. And I'm like, is this like seeping into lead poisoning?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it does
yeah.
cause brain damage.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then but then it doesn't, the comments aren't making sense. So I go back to his original message and it says, quote, "Hey guys, just want to let you know I got the lead position at my job." So for like 10 minutes, I'm like about to start a GoFundMe. Like
Yeah.
we're raising money.
Oh my God.
So
So that's good.
not lead poisoning,
Yeah.
No.
lead position.
Yeah.
Just because I can't read doesn't mean you shouldn't join a stream,
I mean,
though.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to say it, but maybe you're at an age where you need to make the font bigger.
No, not at all. No, anyway, join me, Hilarious Jose.
Alexis, what's been on your mind?
Okay, so I think everyone needs therapy in their life.
Sure.
That
Is this
being said
intervention.
Extremely
Sorry.
rude.
No,
Yeah.
I had a therapist.
Brooke got
Okay.
defensive.
But she ghosted me. Okay?
What?
So it's on an app, and she disappeared from the app, and it wasn't active for a long time.
Oh, maybe she quit.
So I did stalk her online. I found her.
Glad you stalked her. I'm sure that's not part of the therapy. that you're
Yeah,
doing.
well, I know everything
She's
about
like,
her.
Alexis, you have attachment issues. I keep telling you.
Well, she did leave and get a better job, so respect to her. It's okay. But I
Good.
needed a new therapist, So I'm
Yeah.
on the app. So I chose like an older woman. I'm like, okay, let's try older, wiser, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
You trust.
Until I get on the call and she can't find the camera. So
No.
I
Oh,
spent my
God.
entire session talking to her forehead.
No.
Because-
she doesn't know.
No, she didn't know how to use technology. So
that poor woman.
yeah, she was really sweet, but I was like, all right, we're gonna try another therapist.
Yeah, that's so distracting.
So I try a new therapist, and this one during our whole session, she's yawning.
No.
Yeah, like a lot of
no.
times. And then I start to hear her dog in the background, and her dog is snoring.
No.
Yeah.
You put even the dog to sleep.
Yeah.
That is a sleepy
Yeah,
household.
Dude, why don't you have more drama in your life?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm literally sitting there and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm so boring. Like,
Yes.
both these people are falling asleep. It's a 45-minute session. It's not even that long.
You're like, look, I just need to tell you about this girl named Brooke I work with.
Yeah.
Please.
Listen to me. So I'm still on the hunt.
Okay.
I need someone
Okay.
who won't ghost me,
All right.
has some sort of technology knowledge,
Savvy,
a little,
okay.
and won't fall asleep in my
I
session.
think that's pretty
This
simple.
is so
So,
similar to dating.
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, you're right.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
I was forced to use my Facebook recently
Why?
against my will.
You should use socials more
For what?
often. You're on a big show.
Did your
dude.
mom want you to check something?
My mom visited.
Okay, there it is.
That's it.
What she likes to do right now is she likes to show me videos of random people doing parody songs.
Oh.
Because I do my song of the week every Friday.
And
Are they
she's-
better than you in her eyes?
She's like, Jeff, listen to this one. They rhyme even better than you do.
Oh, see, I
She's
knew this.
finding them on Facebook?
Yeah, just
Oh,
randos.
okay.
She's like, the title, it's so clever.
There's a lot of
Look what they
parody-
came up with. And
parody
so
songs on Facebook,
Yeah.
you know.
I'll just watch them for a second. I'll humor her and be like, oh, yeah, that's great.
song,
That's
yeah.
a good one. And then as soon as I say that, she's like, you need to tell them that you like them and you're a fan.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like,
Mom.
what? And
You need to tell the people singing?
Like, no,
Yes.
DM them.
And she makes me open my Facebook
No.
No.
and write these total strangers saying, hey, great song, nice lyrics. As my mom hovers over my shoulder, she's like, give him a thumbs up.
They're replying like, dude, you're a grown man. Leave me alone.
It feels good to be an adult guy, right?
God, yeah. So my mom's basically trying to make the world a better place by hijacking my Facebook and making my life miserable. As usual.
If you keep the parody writers of the world happy, then we're going to have great parody songs, Jeff.
Yeah, we'll have a big parody song community.
Yeah.
One happy family. Text in to 78592 and you can tell us what's been on your mind.
Tell Jeff that you like his parody songs.
Please don't. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we just shared what's been on our minds, so we got the listeners
All right.
texting in at 78592 telling us what's been on theirs. This person said, I still use my ex's credit cards at every single store and gas station.
Whoa.
We broke up 10 years ago. I don't think he's figured it out yet.
Oh my gosh, how
That's
much money is he at?
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, it's his fault.
I mean,
Does
yeah.
anyone
I mean,
else
yeah.
feel that way?
Seriously,
Yes.
obviously he's well off.
I don't understand. How long are credit cards good for?
I mean, I
Actually, that's a
think
good-
mine keeps just like renewing. Like the card on my phone, like it's on my phone,
Yeah.
and like you don't have to change it out even though I've gone through 2 other cards.
Weird.
wow.
I don't know how to explain.
But also, hot tip, probably don't text in your credit card fraud crimes to our show. I don't know. I think that's probably not a great
I think
idea.
more people should try this.
Another text says, I have a huge crush on someone on the show, and it's not someone you would expect. Uh-oh. Humper, the turtle.
Oh.
Looks like he's got a fan. And another text says, huge fan of the show. I listen to your podcast all day at work.
That's awesome.
Love all of you guys. I even watch all of Jose's Twitch streams.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
That's
good looking
awesome.
out.
Yeah, make sure to follow him if you don't at Hilarious Jose on YouTube, on
Hey.
Kick, on Twitch, and on OnlyFans.
Thank you for that shout out. That was amazing.
wait.
Content that
OnlyFans?
never disappoints.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
actually, I don't have an OnlyFans, but if enough people try, I may start one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, let's not encourage that.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Sometimes when a person's cheating on you, the telltale signs are obvious.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a feeling involved.
They act distant, they're protective of their phone,
Oh, yeah.
and at night, it just seems like there's a third person in your bed.
Well, that would be pretty obvious, Jeff.
But they assure you, no, don't worry. That's just my brother visiting.
No, I know that's not your brother.
Yeah, why does he keep making slurping noises?
Oh, Jeff, why
You know
is
what?
he? No, seriously, why?
He's eating soon.
Okay.
No.
You know what, hon?
In bed, Brooke?
I'm going to go back to sleep. I trust you.
This was all a dream, Jeff.
But in some cases, they'll find creative, sneaky ways to mess around on you. And we need to know what those ways are.
Oh, yes.
Not to use for ourselves.
No.
Because we would never do that, right, guys?
That's right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
That is right. That's why we've got a few listeners ready to tell us how they caught their partners. And we cross our hearts we will not use this knowledge for evil. Promise in a brand new Busted coming up at 7:10. But we will encourage you to keep listening for laser stories.
Yeah.
That's coming up right after this.
Sneaky husbands,
Two-timing wives.
bad boyfriends.
And even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now,
They're about to get busted.
Every life story needs a good villain.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's your kindergarten teacher who told you that your finger paintings were total crap.
Wow. How dare she? Get her, Jeff.
Sometimes it's the grocery store self-checkout machine that keeps yelling, unexpected item in the bagging area,
Oh my God, I
making
hate
you
that
look
so
like a total fool.
Like the wind blows and that thing goes off.
And sometimes it's your ex-lover who cheated on you with your kindergarten teacher in the grocery store self-checkout area.
Full circle, bro.
And if your villain is a cheating ex, come on the show and tell us how you caught them on this segment, Busted, where listeners share how they busted their evil exes being extra villainous.
God, we don't make anything dramatic around here.
Not at all. These are just straight facts, and we're going to get them starting with Madeline. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Yeah, so I was at my boyfriend's house and I stepped on this Lego in his living room.
I hate that.
Oh.
Hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Your boyfriend
Amputate my
has
foot.
Legos in his living room?
I mean,
Exactly.
adults love Legos these days.
Okay.
After I got over that, I was like, why is there a Lego here? So,
Oh, he's not like a collector?
no,
Oh.
I have no idea why there's this Lego in his living room.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I have a friend who just bought a Harry Potter Lego
Oh, my
set.
God.
She's working on it, loves it.
She graduates from 5th grade coming up here.
No,
So
she's
fun.
a fully grown adult.
Oh.
Shout out to you, Nina. Hi.
Hey, I got flowers on my desk that I put together.
Did you ever find out what?
That's right.
Did you ever find out what the deal is with the Lego?
Okay, so I'm looking around, I look under the couch, and then I see like a ton of kids' toys.
Okay.
Oh,
Does he have a
okay.
child?
Or like a nephew.
No child.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going
Yeah,
on?
exactly. So my first thought, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on here, but I'm like, I guess he like plays with kids' toys and he's like trying to hide it from me. He doesn't want me to know.
Okay.
Okay, at least he's hiding it.
Therapeutic play.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, weird, but right. I'm like, so he comes home and I'm like, pull him out to be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
This is when he tells me that he's not the one playing with the toys. His girlfriend's kids play with them while I go to work.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell you
Wait,
he's in an
wait.
open
I thought he was immature for a second, but no.
Or maybe she just forgot she had kids.
Oh.
Maybe she's talking
She's
about
the
you.
girlfriend.
Okay, did you give him another chance?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
We had
coming.
so many excuses for this
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, darn. Well,
He could have been like, I run a daycare center.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Nice
a single
try.
dude in my apartment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not sketchy.
We're
Most parents trust me.
We're going to move on and go to Matthew here. Matthew, tell us how you busted your significant other.
Well, I went on a cruise with my girlfriend, and I was walking by the pool, and I heard all these people cheering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I look over, and who do I see? My girlfriend is doing some contest with another guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Tell me this is limbo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was some sexy salsa shimmy thing.
Okay.
Okay, so
They play all sorts of like crazy
I mean-
fun games when you're on cruise ships.
and the way you describe the dance, it doesn't sound like you're very good at dancing. You know? So she probably didn't want to enter with you.
A lot of hip movement.
No.
Okay.
It was a little graphic, that kind of dancing. So I decided to just, hang around and just watch, because I assume she got dragged into it randomly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. So
Right.
that
Yeah.
happens. Literally
Yeah.
with the limbo. They'll be like,
Yeah.
hey, you're next. Get over here. Get in the line.
Right. Okay.
Exactly. But that wasn't the case. Turns out her and this guy, they met at a singles mixer on board
Oh.
What the?
while I was taking a nap.
while you were napping.
Oh, God.
Dang, she's that anxious to cheat on you?
You really picked the wrong time to take a nap.
Or the wrong cruise line.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, they ended up taking first place and kissed in front of me on the podium.
This is
Wow.
getting worse. I hope you booed from the back.
Yeah, it was crazy at the time, but they actually seemed like they were a good match, so she wound up moving into his stateroom later that day.
Oh, my God.
No wonder.
Yeah.
That is the most awkward rest of your cruise ever.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Can I get you guys any drinks? Or?
Time to go to the singles mixer yourself.
Yeah.
Matthew, I'm so
turn.
sorry, dude.
Yeah, and they turns out they got married. So
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Oh.
I guess it worked out.
guess it worked out.
Okay. Well, in a
Good
way,
attitude, buddy.
you facilitated that marriage for her, so you're kind of a hero.
Yeah, I wasn't invited to the wedding, but you know.
Shocking.
Wow.
Okay.
Would you have gone, bro? Come on.
That was
I think you
rude.
would've.
Yeah.
We got time for one more here. Let's go to Audrey. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
So I've been dating this guy for almost 6 months, and I decided to surprise him at work with lunch one day.
This happens so often
Yeah.
on this
Yeah,
segment.
that's the number one biggest
Yes.
cheating catch is like, I was going to surprise him on his birthday. I was going to surprise him at work. Okay,
Okay.
So what
And
happened?
his-
So they told me he doesn't work there anymore. And
Wait, what?
yeah, apparently he was let go about a month ago.
Whoa.
So the next morning, I decided to follow him to this work, and he pulls up to this huge house, and this woman comes out dressed really fancy.
Okay.
And it turns out he'd hooked up with his boss's wife at a party.
Oh.
And so she got divorced. My boyfriend got fired, apparently, and now he works for her as her personal assistant.
Oh, my
Yeah.
my God.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
wow.
Double home wrecker.
Wow.
Did you know if they need like a second personal assistant? Is there an opening maybe? Because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Jeff's been trying with our boss for years.
Oh, yeah. He never lets me in his
See,
mansion.
you need to move on to their spouse.
Oh,
That's
see,
that's a
okay.
problem.
Oh no, Audrey, that's horrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Oh,
Okay.
Well,
darn.
I hope you've recovered.
Yeah, and definitely email me if that position's open. But text in to 78592 if you have a funny story about how you caught your ex cheating, and you could be on the next edition of Busted. We got your phone tap coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And how long does it take being on the phone with someone till you realize they're a total weirdo? Like a minute? Would you be able to find that out in 30 seconds?
I guess it really depends on what type of weirdo they are, Jeff.
Yeah.
Today
Are they verbal?
could be super, super quick.
Oh, okay.
When we call a maid of honor to introduce her to the best man, his name is Barnaby Wild.
No.
And he's pretty inexperienced when it comes to weddings. So he may need a little advice, specifically about giving his speech. We'll hear how that goes in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
Greetings. Am I speaking with Lindsay?
Yes, who's this?
I am John's best man. My name is Barnaby. Barnaby Wild.
Oh, right.
I believe Jessica told you that I would be calling.
Yes, thank you. Okay, yes.
Yes.
How are you?
I am well. Salutations and congratulations. Because you are the maid of honor, correct?
Yes, I am. I'm so excited, very honored. Yeah, how about you?
Yes, how intoxicating it is to speak with you.
Okay.
Isn't love such a beautiful thing?
Yes, it sure is. It sure is. What can I do for you today?
Indubitably, it is. I am calling because actually I have not been to many weddings.
Oh, okay.
In fact, 0, unless you count me live streaming the wedding of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Okay, well, that was a big wedding.
It was quite erotic.
Oh, okay.
Harry was wearing his military uniform.
Oh, yes, he is dashing for sure.
Yes.
So what can I do for you?
So I guess we are done discussing the wedding of the century.
Yes, I think we've covered that. That's good.
You probably are very busy attending many other weddings.
Yes, I have been maid of honor a couple of times.
And yet you are still single?
No.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you suppose that is?
Oh,
I'm sure it's any number of reasons, but I'm at work
I only ask because according to Prince Harry's autobiography, one of the best places to meet loose women is at low-budget weddings.
Okay. What were you calling about today? Is there something I can help you with, as far as being a best man, or
Since I am the best man, this will be the first time I am giving a speech.
Okay.
And I just wanted to run a few things by you, since you are so experienced.
Go ahead. Just hurry, please.
Okay. Yes. Dear Jonathan and Jessica, we are gathered here today on this lovely occasion.
You're not the justice of the peace or the priest, so you don't really have to say that part. I would just get to the good stuff, get to the meat of it.
Got it? So I will start again. To whom it may concern in the audience.
Okay, but you're talking to the bride and the groom, so just say their names, and that's it.
I have an idea.
No, don't shush me,
you
dude.
You're speaking during my speech.
Listen to
and
me.
That is rude.
Do not shush me, and you are not starting out on the right foot. So hurry up and get to the meat of this, and I have to hang up.
Maybe I shouldn't do a speech at all. Maybe I should just read a passage from my hero's memoir.
For God's sake.
Harry says, I was 7 beers and 4 shots deep and had not seen my trousers in days.
What does this have to do with Jonathan and Jessica? Can I just ask you that?
Well, it is a commentary on true love. Harry continues, that is when I saw Meghan on the set of Suits, and I knew I would betray my family for her.
Okay, listen, I'm going to have to go. Maybe we can touch base another time, because this is a really bad time for me.
But if, before you hang up, Jessica told me specifically I need to talk to you about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
No, I don't think she ever said that. Jessica would not say that.
She said to bring it up to you for this prank phone call that we are doing on the radio.
Prank?
A prank?
What?
A prank phone call. Sometimes my voice makes my speeches hard to understand. I'm panicking.
I'm so confused now.
I must tell you the truth that I am actually a radio host named Jeff from the show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and we're doing a phone tap on you.
Oh, my God. You guys, you suck. I'm so embarrassed. This is crazy. I listen to you guys all the time.
You do?
And I've heard you do this so many times, and I swore to myself this would never happen to me because I'm too smart.
Jessica thought you might fall for it because she said that you were talking to her about the wedding and asking if the best man was cute, so she thought we could mess with you.
Oh, my Lord. I can't believe she's such a wit.
And I can confirm that I am cute, and my name is Barnaby.
Oh, God.
Barnaby Wild.
I didn't want to be rude to Jonathan's friend, but boy, you were trying my patience.
Yes, but you and I are both single and at a low-budget wedding, so perhaps we can sneak away and we can do what Harry and Meghan Markle did to each other on page 48.
Oh, God.
Very naughty.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
What's the perfect setting to have a romantic first kiss?
Aww.
Maybe during a candlelit dinner?
Yes.
Or on a moonlit walk down the beach?
Oh.
Or under the flickering fluorescent light in stall 4 of St. John's truck stop?
Where's the light flickering? Is that like one of those fly zappers?
It's a romantic part.
Setting the mood.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, everyone has a different idea of what that perfect moment looks like.
Okay.
But for one of our listeners, her first kiss happened out in broad daylight.
Whoa.
Wow.
Probably with children watching.
Oh, wait, what?
And even though they arranged a second meetup, that meetup never happened.
Oh, man.
It's like stall number 4 all over again. So we're going to do everything in our power to get to the bottom of it in your brand new second date update right after this.
Second date update.
We've all heard of dating ultimatums, where they put it all on the line and say, either you put a ring on it or I'm gone.
Oof. Yeah.
Okay, you have to pick. Is it me or your mom?
Oh, my God.
You can't have both.
You're going to get dumped every time on both of those occasions, I feel like.
Well, if they really love you, they'll choose you. But it is pretty rare to give yourself a dating ultimatum.
What?
Like, that's it. If I don't find somebody by August, I'm just marrying my weighted blanket and calling it a life.
Well, there could be worse options. That weighted blanket really
It really
so
knows how to
nice.
hug you the right way. But I bring it up because one of our listeners says she's on the precipice of giving up on dating forever.
No, don't do
Unless
it.
we can make this call work.
Oh,
What?
no.
That is so much on us. Why would you do that to us?
Jackie, is that right?
Yeah, that's completely right.
Okay, Jackie, don't come in all cheerful like you weren't just doomsday in that
No,
moment.
this isn't. I'm not cheerful. I'm just letting you know that if this doesn't work out, I'm done. I am done with
Have you heard how this
dating.
segment goes? The odds aren't very high in your favor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm that desperate. I'm with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
Fair
and you know
enough.
what? We're all starting off on the same page, so
Yeah.
I'm feeling more confident
Starting
now.
at rock bottom can only go up from here. Let's begin by learning the name of the guy that you met recently.
The guy's name is Steve. We went on a date last Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
And is there something that stood out about Steve,
Well-
or was it just not horrible, and that's why you're okay with it?
Well, yeah, pretty much. So in the last couple months, I've been trying to say yes to anyone that asks me out.
Oh, my
wow.
God.
Okay, cast a wide net sort of thing?
Yeah, I'm putting myself out there.
Okay. Like everybody tells you to.
Right. And most of them have been okay.
All right.
But with Steve, it was actually a really good date.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I could even see the hope in your voice when you say that.
Yeah, not super hopeful, just not the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
So where was that date?
It was really fun. We went to a farmer's market, and we were just walking around, sampling the foods and talking, laughing, and having fun for, it was, I don't know, an hour and a half.
Okay, this
Farmer's
is good.
market.
It's a day date. Nobody's drinking too much. I mean, did you meet there?
Yes, we met at the farmer's market, and then at the end, he walked me back to my car, and, normally I don't kiss someone on the first date, especially a day date, but the connection was really strong, so...
You had a cute first kiss after a farmer's market date.
Yes, and then he looked me in the eyes and said, I had a really great time, and I want to see you again soon.
Why didn't you keep hanging out after that?
Yeah,
Why is
you don't
that
you don't want
bad?
eye contact
Oh.
when that happens.
What, you want to look away in shame? Don't look at me.
Yeah, that's
Of
usually
course you want eye contact. Eye contact is so intimate and nice.
Exactly.
You believed him, right?
I did, and I told him that I had an amazing time, and I would love to see him again. And
There it is again.
What?
It's too much.
I didn't do anything.
You did.
It's not too much. He said, I want
No.
to see you again. She said, I want to see you again. That's not too much.
I can see how maybe you would think that, but for a
Okay.
guy saying, I really like you, it's the most terrifying thing in the world.
No.
He said that to me.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to say it back to him.
Oh,
my God.
Jeff. What are you, 14?
Brooke, I've done enough of these to know how to play the game, and being honest and open with how you really
No.
feel is the absolute worst thing you can do.
See, I disagree.
That was not the problem, because that same day, he texts me,
Yep.
and he said, Sunday, does that work? I'll pick you up for dinner,
See?
and maybe we can grab a drink after.
Okay, I stand corrected, possibly.
Thank you. So what happened Sunday?
So I texted back, yes, 100% I'm in, and gave him a little high five emoji. And on Saturday, he texts me and says, hey, I'm going to have to cancel on Sunday. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Did he try to reschedule?
No, he didn't say anything else, doesn't explain, nothing. And so I just texted back, no problem, let's figure out another time.
Did he respond to your...
No response.
Oh, boo, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
How many days has that been?
It's been a week now.
Oh.
Okay.
But here's the thing. So this is the only guy that I've connected with. And now he's ghosting me? I mean, it's so unbelievably frustrating.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you're doing this not just for Steve, but to make up for every other bad thing that has happened in your dating life. You need this to go right.
And I really just want to know why. I mean, what happened?
Right,
Okay.
right.
That's what we're here for.
Well, you said it's been a week. Maybe he's learned something about you in between that period of time. You don't have to answer this, but have you served time in prison at all?
That could be hot, though. I mean, if it's for the right crime.
Yeah, even a minor
No, I
offense?
have not.
Okay, no prison. Is there anything that's available online to the public that somebody could come across and might be like, oh, God, this is a red flag?
Seriously, there's nothing that I can think of.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, this is definitely a mystery.
Maybe he just had a bad reaction to the baba ganoush you guys had at the farmer's market.
Yikes.
Wasn't able to recover.
I don't even know what that is.
Is that your food of choice at the farmer's market?
I don't know. I was just at a hummus stand last weekend,
okay.
so
Hot. Yes. So let's come back.
Brooke definitely got kisses from her husband after that.
Oh, totally. We're going to come back and call Steve for you here and hopefully get an explanation for why he isn't arranging a second date or let you give up on dating forever.
No.
That's what she wants.
Yeah, no, you're right. You might be.
No, that's where I'm at. I'm serious. I am done.
All right, we'll try.
I'm hopeful.
Yes, let's push you back from the cliff, and when we get your second date update right after this.
Second date update.
Today, the entire future of a woman's dating life lies inside of our tender throats.
Oh, no.
Our throats?
Yeah, because if we don't say the right thing and get Steve to agree to another date, Jackie has already said she is ready to give up on finding love forever.
Oh,
No
man.
pressure.
You definitely don't need to tell Steve this.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm sure that won't happen anyway because they went to a farmer's market, hot,
Sober.
walked around, had a great eye contact the whole time, soup's hot.
See, hot and organic, Jeff.
Yeah, they laughed, even planned out another date. After telling each other they both wanted to see each other
You
again.
forgot
That's what's confusing.
You forgot the great first kiss.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
such a big deal. That was like the moment, right?
Well, I thought when I said farmer's market, kissing was implied.
Oh,
Because who doesn't? But
Yeah.
it was all going according to plan until the day before their second date when Steve texted canceling with no explanation and then went dark.
ugh.
So, Brooke,
Weird.
your thoughts on the situation at hand?
God, I just feel like it's not going to be good if he's in a different relationship. Like if he's cheating or.
Well, hold on, Brooke. How can he cheat if they've only gone on one date?
No. Not cheating on her. Cheating on whoever he's
No.
Cheating on someone
dating.
else.
Yeah.
You're saying Jackie could be the other woman.
Well, I mean, it's just like a date.
Jackie, are you cool with being the other woman?
Open relationship.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. You didn't say
Absolutely.
that. You
Would've
didn't
been
say
convenient.
that. Okay.
It is good to check.
All right. Hopefully that's not what the situation is.
No, I don't want it to be that. I don't.
I hope he's just busy at other farmers markets.
Oh,
You
that's
know?
Oh,
it.
scoping out
Yeah.
the best spots
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the best
Hey.
aubergines or whatever Brooke likes to
You
eat.
never asked, is he a farmer?
Yeah. Does he
The
work
guy?
there?
He is not a farmer.
Okay,
Okay.
all
All
right.
right. We've ruled out a couple possibilities. Let's just call him and see if he picks up. I'm dialing his number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Steve?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hi.
What's
What
up, Steve?
Good morning.
You're on a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, great.
We're going to take that without any sarcasm attached to it.
Yeah.
But I like your style already, Steve. I can tell.
What's going on?
Well, what's going on is this is a segment that we do called a second date update. I don't know if you've ever heard of that before.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, so just a few words. Keep going, Jeff.
Okay, but it's actually a kind of a fun thing that we do where we help out listeners who are confused after they're not getting a call back for a second date. We try and help them figure out the reason why. And
Okay.
there's a woman that you went out with recently. Actually, you planned a second date with her, but canceled the last minute. Her name's Jackie.
I don't really want to talk about this.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
hold on, bro. Is this sensitive to you?
Oh.
I feel bad.
Can I ask, are you single?
Brooke's dying to ask.
Brooke says it with so
Yeah,
much
she's
hope.
been waiting.
Here's the deal.
Oh, no.
Here's the deal. Wait a minute.
Oh,
No.
God. What? What's the deal?
I did have a strong connection with her, but if she knew what was going on, it would probably hurt her feelings. So it's better left unsaid.
Oh, well,
What's
sometimes
better?
trying to protect someone's feelings hurts them more.
I
Like,
think
you may
her-
want to be direct.
That's true.
I think her feelings are already hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the truth.
Because she was really looking forward to that second hangout, and when you canceled with no explanation, now she's just kind of confused,
Yeah, she was all excited.
doesn't know where she stands. We're just trying to give her a little bit of information.
It's just, I had a stronger romantic connection with somebody else, and I didn't think it would be fair to her to continue.
So you were in
Oh my God!
Oh, no,
you are
Jackie.
so disgusting.
Wait,
You're
disgusting.
disgusting.
That's
Whoa.
pretty normal, Jackie.
Okay, everybody who's on the call right now, let's try and be respectful.
What?
And hear Steve out.
I can't listen to this anymore. Steve is a cheater.
Okay.
You're a cheater.
All right,
Just
hold
tell
on.
him that
Hold on.
Jackie's on the phone.
Hold on, because
No,
Steve...
he knows it's me. He knows it's me, and I know a cheater when I smell one.
Oh, you smell him.
I'm sorry.
Wait. I think that's my fault, Jackie. Hold on.
What?
I feel like I put that idea in your head. He didn't say he cheated. He
Yeah.
just said that he went out with someone else and had a stronger connection.
Yeah, he didn't quite.
Yeah,
tell
but
us.
whatever. He was going to cheat on me eventually.
Okay,
No, that's not
hold
fair.
on. You're making a lot of assumptions here, Jackie, and I know you're definitely hurt by what you heard, but let's give Steve a chance to explain himself.
I spoke my piece. I don't have much else to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just...
You know what, Steve? I have more to say.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So when we were walking around the farmer's market and I didn't want to drink from water fountain because it's like public and gross, you never offered to buy me a drink.
What?
What was up with that?
She's
What?
like holding on to that.
Where'd that come from?
You
No,
didn't
he's
even...
selfish. He's selfish, and he's probably selfish in bed.
Whoa,
Wow.
Jackie,
Aren't we all a
you
little-
are all over the place right now.
Yeah.
I understand your feelings are hurt because this didn't turn out how you wanted it to, but this
Yeah.
is not the reaction that you are going to want to have.
And honestly, I've never made that correlation before with guys not being good in bed that don't buy water for their women.
Well, you know, you're also a guy.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
And Jeff loves water.
I am.
I'll tell you.
I keep it all to
A lot of
myself.
water.
Jeremy, can you confirm that you're a
Steve.
selfish guy? Oh, sorry. Steve, can you confirm that you're a selfish guy?
I don't know what's happening right now.
I just want to know, what's your take on this whole situation?
Went on a good date. I had a stronger connection with someone else. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, great. You're rubbing that in my face again.
Okay.
Oh, my
Stop
God.
rubbing it in your face, Jackie. You know
He
what?
is. He's rubbing it in my face.
Oh.
He chose a over me.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know who I went out with.
You don't know.
She was probably a lovely person.
I mean, you guys, wait, what are you doing? You're like spinning this to make him the victim. He is not the victim here.
It's just a victim of circumstance at
It's
this
just
point.
how dating works.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you meet somebody you like more.
I don't think he's in a committed relationship with this
No.
other person.
Yeah,
it
he
sounds
just
like
wants
just a
to
casual date, right, Steve?
I really don't think I should say anymore. I feel like I said
You know what?
more
You know
than
what's
enough.
really sad?
What?
I really wanted to see your basement. I never got to see your basement.
Oh.
Basement?
Now you're just saying random stuff.
Actually, I was
Did he offer a tour of the
You
basement?
shouldn't say yes to that.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. I wonder what's in his basement.
No, Jeff.
Come on, Steve, tell them.
Yeah,
What's about the
what is he
basement?
talking
What the
about?
hell?
I have a movie room in my basement, and we talked about that.
Oh, like a
Okay.
little theater room. Cool.
Apparently, she had a lot of hopes based around that movie room.
Oh, God.
I didn't get to see it.
Oh, no.
Steve, don't say it has a little popcorn maker in there, too.
I bet
Oh,
you.
God.
I bet you.
I was all on Steve's side until he just poured salt in the wound.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Salt all over that
Popcorn maker.
Okay.
You know
I'm
what?
sorry, it's a dope basement, and yes, I have multiple flavored salts.
Oh.
Wow. Actually, that is kind of
Oh,
cool.
you got that ranch powder.
You need to go.
Oh,
you need to
okay.
go now.
All right, hang up.
Okay.
I think maybe you just need to work on yourself right now, Jackie.
Yeah, let's do a little self-reflecting.
Yeah, I second.
No. You know what, Steve? I'm deleting your texts. I'm blocking your number. You're never going to hear from me again. And I want you to know you lost out on something really good.
Yeah, really good, really stable type of relationship. So, Steve, I'm sorry, dude.
It's fine. I feel like I dodged a bullet. It's like I'm watching The Matrix in my
Hang
basement.
up on him.
Not the basement.
Hang up on him.
Hang up on him. I said hang up on him.
Do it.
Okay. All right. Hey,
I don't want to hear from him. Hang up.
okay, Steve, you dirtbag, you're gone.
Yeah.
All right. We dropped Steve.
Oh, wow. That.
Okay, Jackie, oh my God.
He is a cheater, girl. You
No,
are so much
don't
better
add
than him.
on.
Oh, wow.
No. You guys, honestly, it's fine.
It's
I
fine.
know men. After that, he is definitely going to reach out to me.
Wait,
They
what?
like a little crazy.
I mean, that's actually kind of true.
I think the little is a different definition for most people.
Emphasis on the little.
Are you saying you put all of that on just to, like, get him to call you?
I mean, I juiced it up a little bit, but I'm legitimately pissed.
Oh, okay. That was a little bit?
I can't imagine what a lot is.
I know. I'm afraid to see full blown. All right. Well, Jackie, after you take your hiatus from the dating world, call us and we can reach out to that next guy for you.
No, I'm going to hear from Steve.
Oh, you're stuck
really?
on him.
Okay.
Call him in 2 years.
What is happening?
You heard about that basement, right? It is pretty dope.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
I'm not going to block him, and then he's going to call me, and you guys will end up doing an update on me.
Oh,
That's a bold statement.
about your healthy relationship.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the direction this is going to go.
You manifest a lot differently than I do.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Was it me, or did it feel like she definitely had a plan of attack there?
What happened?
I don't know, man. She went 0 to 100, though.
And then she said she, sauced it up? Juiced it up?
Yeah,
right.
I don't
That
know
was the
what
word.
she did. She had some...
It was all on purpose.
It was an emotional roller coaster, and I'm exhausted.
The second he mentioned a stronger connection with another woman, she completely went off the handle.
Yeah.
But, oh man, wouldn't it be something, though, if after all of this, she was right?
That he did call her back?
Yeah, like Steve thinks about it, and he's like, you know what? She's kind of unhinged, but... I kind of like it.
Okay, the only
Also,
way...
I would have cheated.
Yeah, she's right on every level.
The only way Steve's calling her back is if it doesn't work out with the other girl.
Yeah.
I mean, then I could see it maybe happening.
And then it's like a hookup thing, probably.
Yeah.
Sure, it's probably a less than 1% chance that it all goes the way that she's thinking,
Dude,
but
wouldn't that be a wild update?
it would be.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate her optimism and all of your optimism in your dating lives. If you want our help, we are ready to step in and call that person who isn't calling you back. By the way, go check out all of our second date updates. They're up online wherever you get your podcasts at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Got some very good news for our own Jose Bolaños. Hey! Sofia Vergara is single and looking to mingle.
Well, hello, Sophia.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. She did an interview recently saying, quote, I want somebody fun. I need fun in my life. I've been single for 1.5 years. I'm 52. I need to have fun.
Yeah.
And Jose, you're fun.
Oh, dude, she could play Fortnite with me on my lap.
Yeah, she would love that.
That's what she meant by fun.
Yeah.
And you're not afraid of dating an older woman?
No, I'm not. I've actually been dabbling a little bit in older
I'm
ladies.
sure she's not afraid of having a grown man child.
I don't think so at all. Now, I will say there is one possible deal breaker for her that may be an issue here.
For her, why are we thinking about me?
Just maybe, because Sophia says she wants a guy who makes as much money as her or preferably more.
Oh my God!
Because,
100
quote,
million?
if not, it's a nightmare. They end up resenting you. And Sophia has a current net worth of $180 million. Jose, you're pretty close. Pretty close to
Yeah,
that.
but I bet you have the 180 down. You just need to work on the million part.
There you go.
Before taxes.
Hey, I think it'd be fun to take Sofia Vergara back to a one-bedroom apartment.
Oh,
Yeah, to my apartment, and I'm trying to show her everything. I'm like, hey, I have air conditioning. That's rare here.
You want to
Apparently,
see the joint clubhouse?
Yeah,
apparently
we can rent
it was a big issue in her marriage to Joe Manganiello because he was only worth $40 million.
Much money.
Disgusting.
No,
Awful.
it's not that she thinks he's broke. It's that he is insecure about it and has issues that his woman makes more money.
And
That's
that insecurity
the
is
problem.
really off-putting. Alexis, slap him in the face for us,
I
please.
will. I'm glad she has standards.
Good.
Yeah.
Slap harder, Alexis. Only an 8-figure income? Revolting.
Alexis, stop beating people.
Next time I watch Magic Mike, I'm going to be sad. Okay. Thank you, Alexis. That was very good.
I was really triggered.
Why do I feel like I'm going to see Jeff watching Magic Mike crying? Like that actually felt like the real thing out of all of that.
Do you know what you lost, bro?
It's really horrible. Now we're going to move on to something hopefully a little bit happier. Laser stories featuring only rich people.
Wow.
It's coming up
That was
right after
intense,
this.
Jeff.
It's the radio segment that's starting a community support group called No Child Left Unread. helping traumatized teens recover emotionally after being ignored in their group chats.
Wow.
I thought it was like reading books, Jeff.
That is doing some good work, Jeff.
This is an epidemic, and it stops here.
That's
with
right.
Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser.
Yeah.
Those other meme fiends just don't. This first Laser Story is out of Derbyshire, England. An elementary school was having a World War II themed show and tell day where students were asked to bring in memorabilia from their homes.
Okay.
And there were military uniforms that came in, antique war signs, even a piece of rubble from a bombed factory.
Wow. That was the crowd at the show and tell.
Yeah, the staff even approved of one little boy bringing in an old bullet casing. But what they didn't expect is that little boy's friend, Noah, also had something to share. Noah reached into his pocket and said into the microphone, "I've got something too." And that's when he pulled out a grenade.
Oh, hit the deck!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
He'd taken the World War II family heirloom without his parents' knowledge.
Yeah, I would hope so.
And couldn't say for sure if it was active or not.
Wait, my God! They just have it up in their house, like on a bookshelf or something?
Apparently, the head teacher thanked him for his show and tell and quickly took the grenade while the principal began evacuating the school.
Yeah, carefully.
Yeah, but he just won show and tell.
Totally.
You know?
Then she walked it all the way out to the parking lot where she slowly placed it underneath the vice principal's tire.
Dude, do you think she was...
the tire?
That's so funny.
I'm just kidding. It was behind a substantial tree.
Do you think she was so worried about tripping that whole walk?
Yeah.
She's
like, I'm not paid enough for this.
Bomb disposal experts were called to the scene. Using X-ray equipment, they were able to determine the grenade was safe. No longer
thank
active.
goodness it was deactivated.
And from now on, the school will still have World War II Day, but just not the show and tell part.
Okay.
Kid's like, I brought something. I have a flamethrower. Yeah.
Whoa, cool. This next laser story is out of Arizona.
Ooh, love that.
All across America, national parks are struggling.
Oof, I know, it's so bad.
And-
Support your parks.
You mean like business-wise, money-wise?
Yeah,
or?
funding is getting cut, and people are getting fired left and right.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's got to the point where they're saying desperate times call for desperate measures. So, cue the twerking videos?
Twerk that out. Come on.
I say that because Arizona's Petrified Forest National Park is fundraising now by showing us old twerking videos of Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey, okay.
And the clips are being shared on TikTok, hoping to go viral. So after you watch the twerk footage, they advertise an annual park pass for $80.
Dude, they're good for them. Dude, I follow a couple park accounts, and they get pretty creative on there.
Dude, that's what I thought you were going to say was the park rangers twerking, but Megan Thee Stallion's good too.
It's Megan Thee Stallion, and it's got some risque innuendo. Stuff like, Petrified Forest is here to rock your world.
Hey, that's so funny, though.
And yes, the wood is still hard after 200 million years.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. Funny and educational. I'll get behind it.
They go on to say the wood is so rock solid, it's basically nature's Viagra.
No.
All right,
That one-
we get the joke.
That one wasn't quite as funny.
Yeah.
We've gone too far,
You're
maybe.
spelling it out too much.
Who doesn't love a good, firm piece of wood joke, though?
Yeah.
Let's give it up for them. Anyways, parks are desperate, and we'll see if this twerking strategy actually pays off.
I mean, it is Arizona. They could say, like, it's getting hot out here.
Yeah.
Old Nelly reference.
Yeah, something.
You know.
Let's go to your next laser story out of Tech Town.
Hey.
Great news, Jetson cartoon fans.
What?
The first mass-produced flying car will go on sale early next year. It's finally happening.
Is it, I keep seeing prototypes of these, and I'm like, that just looks like a helicopter, y'all. That doesn't look like a flying car.
It's a big old drone.
I'm going to show a picture of the car right now to my co-host. You can see it up on the Brooke and Jeffrey Insta stories. Is that car looking enough for you, Brooke?
I mean, it looks like an airplane with the car seat in it.
Yeah.
And some wheels. I don't want Alexis behind the driver wheel. Can I just put it? Is there like something we can sign that bans some people from flying these?
Yeah, we need
Imagine
one.
her parallel parking in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh, how tough.
Better have a backup cam.
So it's technically a flying car, but not the hover car we were promised in movies like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
It's got a hefty price tag with it.
Oh, yeah, I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
and a death trap attached to it.
Yeah.
The company in Slovakia says it'll cost a very reasonable $800,000.
Dang. Dang.
Up to $1 million if you add upgrades, though. Like the seat warmers.
Hey.
Yeah, they'll hit the sky in early 2026, at least over in Europe, and they're hoping to get them approved for sale in the U.S. coming this fall.
I'm sure that'll work out.
This next laser story is out of the commencement tent.
Ooh, congrats.
If your kid's graduating this month with one of these degrees, pat them on the back and tell them it's important work. Then sprint back home and clear out the office because they could be moving back in soon. I say that because a popular publication just posted a list of the top 10 college degrees that earn the least amount of money straight out of school.
Oh, this is going to be depressing for somebody to hear. If
Ten's a lot of degrees.
The median income for all the jobs listed is between $40,000 and $42,000 a year.
Okay.
So number 5, early childhood education.
So important, though.
Yeah.
You're a baby teacher.
Like preschool teachers or nannies, maybe. Number 4, anthropology.
Hometown.
Yeah.
The study of anthros?
Yeah.
I don't really
People.
know.
Yeah.
History.
Whatever it
it's
is,
not
it does not pay a lot of money. Number 3, performing arts.
Hey.
Theater work, singers, stagehands.
Comedian.
Oh, but there was no, they didn't think they were going to make a lot of money out of college. You know.
Yeah. If you're in the drama world, you know how it works.
know what's happening.
Number 2, general social sciences, jobs like youth counselor or teacher's aide. And finally, the number 1 job that will make you the least amount of money straight out of college is if you studied a foreign language.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like majoring in French and only French.
Yeah.
So
You got to
that's
go
it.
back for a teaching degree or
Business.
You're not,
Yeah.
you're not doing anything.
Foreign language is the lowest paid major at $40,000.
But
Plus,
you-
I got Google Translate. I don't need anything.
but you could go encourage that kid to go live in that country.
Hey,
There you
that's
go.
true.
Plus, isn't French the language of love?
Oh, oui.
That's what this guy majored in. And look at that. Who says you don't use your major once you graduate college?
Hey.
There you go. He's using it right now. And that means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Friday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We've got a new player today, and we're going to greet them with a traditional Norwegian hello, the way we do for all of our new players.
Okay.
On 3, are you guys ready?
Hold on, let me lick my
1,
fingers.
2, okay, I need everybody in the room to
I
be a
don't know
part
how
of
to
this,
do it.
okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Just follow along. 1, 2, remember, this is Norwegian hello,
Yeah.
not the Swedish hello that we did last week to everybody.
Totally.
What
So
is
don't
it?
mix them up,
Brooke
okay?
knows.
Ready?
She'll get it right.
1, 2, or wait, hold on. In Norway, they count down from 3, don't they?
Yeah,
I thought that, weren't you just doing that?
Well, no, I was counting up. I need to count
just
down
count
like they
down,
do in Norway.
Tradition, tradition.
3, 2, but remember, not the Swedish one, the Norway one, okay?
Do it right,
3,
Brooke. Don't offend
2, wait, we're out of time.
Thank God.
Oh, what?
I was
my
getting
God.
really
Nice.
nervous.
Oh,
Okay.
come on,
Well,
man.
we
I
just
was
have-
already.
I know, my bad. Now we just have to say hello like the Americans do.
Okay.
So
hey,
boring.
Trevor, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Wow, he's disappointed,
Yeah,
aren't
I
you,
know.
Trevor? You were.
No, I'm just still trying to find the pun.
There's no fun.
No, it's just in Norway. They really know how to greet each other the right
If
way.
you're ever looking for some sort of deeper humor in this show, just don't.
Yeah.
I love the expectations, the low expectations.
That's
Always.
it. That's it, Trevor.
now
There
you're
it
in the
is.
right
We
mindset, Trevor.
almost spoke another language.
What made you want to call in and play Brooke today?
I feel like I'm kind of smart and I can answer some general questions. So
That's literally all you need, bro.
General knowledge and kind of smart. Hey,
Yeah, he doesn't give himself too much credit.
I
I
like
like
that.
that, Trevor.
I like that.
Brooke's going to leave the studio so we can go over the rules. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
absolutely.
Good luck, my man. Your time starts now. It's National Talk Like Yoda Day, and in the movie, he's green, but what color is his lightsaber?
Green.
The first recorded computer bug happened in 1947 when a real bug got trapped inside a console. What type of bug was it?
Pass.
The Boston cream pie is the official dessert of what state?
Massachusetts.
In a standard game of Twister, how many colors does it have?
4.
What's the national animal of Canada? Moose, goose, or beaver?
Goose.
What popular Greek food item gets its name from the word for turning or rotating?
I have no idea.
Pass on that one.
What if that was the name of the dish, though?
Yeah, I bet he knows the Norwegian dish if we had gotten to that question. Unfortunately, not today. But Brooke's coming back into the studio. And let's learn a little bit more about our new player, Trevor, here. He works at home, it says on my screener, in the tech biz doing sales and recruiting.
Ooh.
And he thinks of himself as just a pretty chill guy.
Hey. Trevor, what's the craziest thing you've ever done then for a chill guy?
I don't think that's appropriate for the radio.
Oh, I like Trevor.
I think he's saying working in his underwear at home.
Yeah.
That's a wild thing.
I think
that he
that's
does.
the good old Norwegian goodbye.
Yeah.
That's how we got arrested.
Trevor, you seem like a chill guy, actually. So keep on chilling while we move on to Brooke. Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time.
High strung and ready.
Good luck. Your time starts now. It's National Talk Like Yoda Day, and in the movie, he's green, but what color is his lightsaber?
Ooh, blue.
The first recorded computer bug happened in 1947 when a real bug got trapped inside a console. What type of bug was it?
Ladybug.
The Boston cream pie is the official dessert of what state?
Massachusetts.
In a standard game of Twister, how many colors does it have?
4.
What is the national animal of Canada? Moose, goose, or beaver?
Goose.
What popular Greek food item gets its name from the word turning or rotating?
Rotisserie.
Okay, that's
I'm
it.
hungry.
Time's up. Answers are in. We're going to the scoreboard to see how you both did with Jose.
Money talk bullshit all day long.
Bolaños.
Trevor, you got 3 correct today.
That's pretty general,
All
Trevor. I
right.
like it.
Pretty
Trev.
chill, pretty good though. Brooke,
Yep.
same exact amount of questions.
Wow.
In. Fair game.
And?
Trevor got 3. And Brooke.
Yes.
Only 2. Trevor. Oh my God. This is way to a dub.
I was so confident. Like, there was no question in my mind that I won. How did I only get 2?
Trevor, you took
What
Brooke
happened?
down on your very first try. Congratulations. Let's go over the answers for everybody. It's National Talk Like Yoda Day, and his lightsaber in the movies, it's a green lightsaber.
Oh, you
Brooke.
made me overthink
question.
of it.
Yeah, the first recorded computer bug happened in 1947 when a moth got trapped inside of the console.
Who would know that? Did he get that right?
No.
Oh.
The Boston cream pie is the official dessert of the state of Massachusetts. In a game of Twister, it has 4 different colors: blue, green, red, and yellow. The national animal of Canada is the beaver. It's been official since 1975.
Interesting.
And the popular Greek food item that gets its name for the word turning or rotating is gyro. Like
Gyro is
gyro, you like gyrating, you know.
Okay.
Trevor, congratulations. You took down Brooke. You get $100. Plus, just for playing, we're giving you a pair of tickets to see our very own Jose Bolaños and friends live at the Emerald City Comedy Club on June 4th.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, Trevor, we'll hang out. I'll make you laugh, dude. I'll tickle your belly. I'll give you a little raspberry.
Hell
What
yeah.
happens at these shows?
Oh, they're pretty fun,
I
bro.
thought they were comedy shows.
Maybe you should come and support more.
Yeah.
Well, I'm scared of what I get when I go.
Brooke stays away because of the
Yeah.
raspberries.
It's going to be a good time. So, Trevor, man, thanks so much for playing. Come back and do it again
No, Trevor, never
All
come
right.
back again. I can't believe you won.
I'll see you.
soon. We're going to do it in Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.